Hey, Phil from Got Memories here. Okay, I'm working on this VHS compact job. One of my endless videos with this bloody format. Now, I haven't checked the VCR. I could be scrubbing this video the moment I open it and realize what's going on. But VHS compacts, I looked over in its blue screen. Again, this is why you've got to have monitors on every single tape going on, not only checking for picture and audio quality playback, but also, you know, investigating. Okay, this has lasted 14 minutes, and I was like, you gotta check all videotapes, but especially VHSC, you can get these phantom stopping moments. Look, right there, it says stop, right? So the tape could have ended. Everything's looking okay there. Clean, and then it just goes stop. Now, I'm gonna find out here what happened, but let me crop it right here, make sure you got the exact spot. You hold this down with Elgato, and yes, the trolls are going to go absolutely mad. You need to be doing it in 4K with upres. Okay, grandpa don't have 300 terabytes of space on their iPad, okay? And time and stability of software. All I get is people in the reaching out to me about OBX Studio and all these different like fancy, you know, like overkill. I'm trying to get it to work. It won't work. It keeps crashing. Yes, because it's just like so much involved in all of this stuff. Anyway, getting back on track here. Look, this won't eject because powers itself down. Sometimes when the VCR powers itself down, and let me just talk to all the trolls out there. The biggest thing is having a clean, new, yes, 2-head, 4-head, but new VCRs. This is a brand new VCR with probably about 10 tapes on it. Cost me $500 for you know, a Panasonic VCR. But look at this. This is, if I can do this. Look, there's that space there. So that's 14 minutes of tape. Still got all that to go. Now, if you push this here, let's have a look. All right. Let's try this again. I'm just going to go ahead and let's just do this, because now I've got to edit pieces together. Let's see if it goes. Hit play. See if there's more footage. It could be end of. No, look. There's still more going on. As suspected. You have to be Sherlock Holmes with all this stuff, knowing that these VHSC tapes phantomly just will shut down. And I can guarantee you with 99.9987% accuracy that all of these bloody transfer companies out there are not checking things. They're not thinking, because they're hiring fast food workers. And this is what you get for $8 a tape, is just unsupervised shite. This is why I have all of these bloody boxes from people that all didn't check reviews, and then they're redoing it again, or they get all their stuff back after paying somebody to do it in full up front, which you never ever do. Do not pay a dime. Don't pay a company a dime of your money until they show you the end result. Period. Because they got the money, and then the incentive is like, we tried. Look, this is still rolling. Still rolling. And that, all these missed moments, you have to be really critical of your own equipment. My equipment is to blame first and foremost. I go, right, yes, the tape is affecting the player, but you've got to know how all of this stuff behaves. And I've been working with VCRs and camcorders since I was 5 years old. Look, this just went to crap. It's still rolling, hasn't stopped. The thing is with VHSC tapes, if they've not been played in years, they won't even rewind sometimes. They'll just put them in a player and it'll just immediately eject it. And companies are like, oh, doesn't work. No, you've got to wind the tape on past the kinks at the top that have been created from being bent for 30 years on the left and right side. And then you've got to advance the tape a little bit, because that bend, that kink, 2 kinks, it won't go around the guidepost when it goes into the VCR. So you've got to wind it on a little bit, then it'll work. About 2.1 seconds of work equals the successful result. But yeah, people aren't even doing that. My eyeballs pop out of my head at the sheer stupidity of America that is just not only handing over the only copy of Priceless Memories to the lowest bidder, but yet not checking Google reviews, not checking anything, and just going, here you go, here's the box of stuff I'd run into my burning house to save past people and pets. But the other thing is my box of memories I will risk life and limb to get. But yeah, when it comes to digitizing it, people hand it over to the lowest. Oh, I got 57 tapes. It's going to be $230 to digitize everything. And I've left it out in the garage for 40 years. Yeah, so anyway, homework, do your homework, do your homework. If you've got someone in your area, your part of the world, you get on the phone, they're dialed in, they're a sole proprietor, they know what the hell they're doing. There's no 1-800 numbers, there's no staffing, all that kind of stuff. Speak to the person. You call up and you go, hi, I want to speak to the person that digitized the videotapes. I'm going to be entrusting them with your like everything with you. Is it you that's going to be doing it? No. Click. Even sole proprietors, I don't know. Some of those are nuts as well. So anyway, that's me. But yeah, if you've got VHS compact tapes and they just, you go, oh, I guess there was only 8 minutes on that. No. Check it, recheck it. Buy, 5 to 10 VCRs, all different brands, because they all play differently. You could put one tape on 10 different VCRs and they all look and sound. You've got to be checking audio as well. And let it roll. If you see snow, blue screen, the VCR still rolling, like that one I thought was done, but it's not done. It just keeps going because people used to watch back the content and then not queue it up correctly to where they last stopped it. So there'll be like a 5-minute gap of nothing. And then all of a sudden the footage comes in again. And then you've got to clip out that middle bit. That might happen 10 times over. I don't know. People like me doing this, it's an art form these days. And you have to play detective. You've got to be Sherlock Holmes. Like, what Muppet stuff did people do with their camcorders back in the day? It was all consumer, not reading the instruction booklet, just point and shoot, and kids got hold of stuff, and people led busy lives with the kids and family members, and it's just a jumble of junk. And then to get anybody to untie that knot of junk, so to speak, and get everything with clear video and audio, and not lose things, and not put the wrong files in the wrong folders, so you get other people's home movies back. When you send 57 tapes off, you get 57 of your tapes back, not 33 tapes or 28 tapes and 112 of someone else's tapes, which I spoke to someone the other day. You wouldn't believe the phone calls I get of stories where I'm like, wow, that's a new one. And then I Google, what's the name of the company? I Google it, and they got like a 2.3 on Google. Dude, there is a public restroom at the public park across the street from this place with a higher review than this place. What? Oh, I just didn't think. Stop it, people. Stop it. Legacy Box, Kodak Digitizing, South Tree, the most atrocious trio, they're the same company, would not be in business right now if people just took about 8 seconds to just flip through reviews and see one star. But they're thriving, making so much money because they're selling boxes for $1,000 and doing pretty much nothing. Yeah. Anyway, that's me. Bye.